y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement. We are here for Outlander Season 5, Episode 3. And James is in a pickle. On the one hand, he's got the regulators headed by Murtaugh, who has not made himself difficult to find, really putting the screws to the British-controlled government in their area. And then he's got the British government he is beholden to and is the only thing buffering between him and the people on his land that he promised a good life to. That's a hell of a promise. That I will take care of you and your family if you trust in me. We do that all the time, don't we? With other people. And they let us down constantly. Anywho, so that's what James is facing right now. And we've seen that Stephen, mother trucking, Bonnet, has apparently had his misdeeds paid off by some benefactor. I think it's funny that everyone's like, for king and country, for king, crown and country. And yet when it's up to them to also have to pay those same fines brought about by crown and country, they are doing everything they can to avoid it. Again, sounds really familiar. I think I don't need Stephen Bonnet causing trouble for our people, but we have him. We shall suffer together. I also think a lot of y'all are really, really cute. When I posed the question last episode is, where did Claire get all of the flour for her bread? And you're all saying, there's a mill close by. Yes, there's a mill. However, I was thinking the quantity of flour she would have needed and the type of bread she was making, that's white flour bread. Do you know how difficult it is to make white flour? The process, that's why white flour used to be considered for the wealthy, because of the amount of work that went into it, even though it is the least nutritional value of food is white flour. But it was so expensive and so time consuming. And the amount that she would have needed to make all those loaves of bread and the yeast and salt, and she's just using it to make it go moldy. If I had seen that and knowing how the hardships it is just to make a life and seeing that much food go to waste, I'd be a little upset too. But yeah, y'all are so cute. Thanks for helping me out with that little fact. So yeah, that's where we're at. I guess the only thing to do is to get to it. So I'm gonna settle in, comfy, cozy, under the warm blanket because it is chilly out today. I actually stopped by my local coffee shop and got some coffee on my way back from the doctor's. I'm good. Things are checking out fine, but I'm so glad that you are with me. Also, do not forget, full episode watch along is available on my Patreon page. And because I started Outlander partway through, it's all the episodes going forward will be available on that SIP tier. So go ahead, try it, check it out. I'd love to see you there. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, no, previously. Look at all that bread. That is a monstrous amount of bread. Mm-hmm. Well, she's got her mold.
How'd you care what to look for?
Yeah, how does she know what to look for?
What sort of teacher would I be if I simply gave you all the answers?
That's a good one, Claire. That's a good.
From a book. In Boston, perhaps. You seem to have all sorts of newfangled ideas and things there.
Are they ever going to tell Marsley and Fergus, by that extension, what really went down?
And soon we'll start looking at it under a microscope.
Does Claire... Do they have microscopes then?
The real work begins.
So it is an interesting thought of like, how much education did Marsley have? Has she done any scientific method, trial, error, testing? She's got a whole entire ecosystems going there.
Damn.
Well, how long did it take Louis Pasteur to find penicillin? And then you have the right mold. Now you got to manufacture it and make it an actual useful product. I can't think of what that word is, but you know what I mean. Right. James has to go get more men. That house is gonna go up in flames. So much work. So much work. How much work it is to get those planks so straight. I mourn the loss of that manpower.
Deo gratias.
Gosh, if I was Claire, I don't think I'd sleep with my back to the open door.
You liked Lieutenant Knox.
Did he? I don't know if he liked him was more than tolerated him, because that man went off the rails rather quickly.
You made yours by freeing those men. And hopefully it'll make a difference.
That's what I fear. It will me.
Just delaying it.
They're not afraid to face death.
Right now, Murta's safe.
Now.
In your home.
For now.
Everyone will be so happy to have you back.
For now.
Knox sent word. Asked trying for reinforcements. If I can gather enough men.
A show of force to prevent war.
For now.
There isn't anything written about it as far as I know.
Ask Bree. Ask Bree. She's the one that talked more with Frank and was doing more history. Well, I guess Roger wouldn't be studying American history that much.
Perhaps you could deliver a advertisement to the printer in Williams Creek.
Let me fetch a pen and some paper.
Oh, don't take those notes. Oh, no. Oh, no. I foresee badness.
I'm grateful, my lord.
You think it's cute? He still calls him my lord. All those bricks.
Reminds me of the time I was saying goodbye to your father on the station platform when I was going off to war.
Mama, this is not going to be a war.
Is Roger going to go with them? What's that look for? Oh, Roger is going.
There's something I must tell you, Sassenach.
I wonder if this reminds them of the good old days, the Jacobite rebellion.
Stephen Bonnet is alive.
And they just left Bree all alone on the ridge.
Lord John told me that Bonnet's body wasn't found among the rubble. He made further inquiries.
Oh, that letter is from John.
Confirmed sightings of Bonnet in Wilmington.
And they just left Bree alone.
Yeah, when I thought Blackjack dead, it allowed me some peace.
Peace from contemplating revenge.
Claire's contemplating it big time.
Half of me hopes never to see that bastard Bonnet again.
Too close.
No, I won't have time for drills. So I need to teach him to fight like Highlanders.
I remember that training.
Oh, coldest charity, though.
Oh, John Quincy's with them.
Coldest damn spring I can remember. I can barely feel my bollocks.
I went for a piss, but I couldn't find it.
It is the Jacobite rebellion. Oh, no.
Stop! Hey!
Who's running with no pants? What's his name?
Josiah,
This is the hunter?
What is he doing there?
what are you doing here?
With no pants.
Did he have a scar on his right hand?
Just a twin. Huh.
That's Keziah. My brother.
Josiah and Keziah. Okay. Okay.
Kizzy and I are indentured to a man who lives not far from here.
What?
I ran away a year ago.
You're your brother.
It isn't safe for him in the woods with me. You can't hear nothing coming up on him. I promised to come back for him when I had a situation for myself, which I have now. Thanks to you.
For now.
He was half starving when I got him, sir. When he saw your provisions, I
You're welcome to the food, lad.
But you probably should have said something beforehand. Oh, save your brother, but that's a big liability on this kind of trek.
Has he always been deaf?
Since we were 5, mistress, our master boxed his ears.
Why isn't he wearing any breeches?
He took them off in the barn where he slept. Barn cat had her kittens on him. He said he didn't want to wake him.
This guy's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh,
Have you any other family, lad?
No.
are you sure?
Came across on a ship with her parents and her 4 sisters. All of them perished from illness at sea.
Oh, good God.
Beardsley is the name of the man who bought you.
Ship's captain sold us for a term of 30 years.
That's when you were 2.
Claire and I will go see this Mr. Beardsley.
He's taking Claire. Huh. Ooh. Okay.
You must cut that brand off of him, Sassenach.
Oh, yeah.
The thief takers in these parts. If we're to buy his indenture, we must ensure he's truly free of his past.
James just got in his pocket. Okay. Do we know that name, Beardsley? Someone's jumping out of something. Oh, the goat's in the house. Okay. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh. He could have been shot dead.
Must speak with your husband.
Husband's dead.
Father.
I would like to purchase their indentures. I'm certain we can arrange.
Keep him. I got no use for him.
Okay. Something's up.
I need their papers. If we don't have their indentures, she could change her mind.
There's something very strange about this place, Jamie.
You think? Ooh, is Mr. Beardsley in the house?
Why do you keep the goats indoors? It's too cold for him in the barn. Too cold for the goats, but not for the bond servant.
You want them papers or not?
Aye. Aye, we do. Christ. What's that?
Mr. Beardsley. What is up with this haunted farmhouse thing happening? Is that a third brother?
Keep him in there so he doesn't rut with the others.
Then why didn't she say so?
That smell. It isn't goat.
It's black mold. It's a body. That's a body. Claire, what you doing? Don't touch him! No!
What's wrong with him?
He's dead! He's...
An apoplexy, you'd call it.
Why is he still alive? Why? What? Oh.
That's all right.
Jeez. Why? But this man is...
It's been hanging for weeks.
How is he still alive?
Is there aught you can do for him?
Maybe, a little... She's got a gun.
You said he was dead.
She wishes he...
Go prepare some hot water. We're bringing him down.
Who's bringing him down? Why do we have this storyline here and now?
All able-bodied men are asked to join His Excellency's militia.
Is there a reward for my sons?
40 shillings each in the governor's treasury.
And if they didn't come out of it?
I'll make sure they come home.
You can't make that promise, Roger.
Is that so? I'll take your word for it. That if I lend you my sons, you'll send them home safe.
Are they just excited to be off the farm?
Sign the book, lads.
Yes, ma.
That's it. You catch them when they're shoveling manure.
He's covered in bed sores.
He's covered in more than that. Why?
There are barrels of food and bundles of furs out there.
What'd they do with what's her name?
Why'd you not simply let him die?
Yeah. Yeah. Ask her.
So she could do this.
Should you not be looking for the indenture papers?
She's gonna burn those suckers up.
She tried to bleed him, to heal him.
Look at his feet.
Oh.
She burns them over and over. She was torturing him.
He's like, let me die.
Did your wife do this to you?
Oh, did Keziah? Did she have help?
What you must have done to deserve this.
What was Keziah doing this whole time?
No, I must rejoin the company that go on to Hillsborough.
I know. But I can't leave him like this.
And you cannot leave her there alone.
And perhaps...
Oh! 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 Claire! You're just standing there.
And his wife let him rot!
Oh!
Nina Gala.
She's pregnant! Oh no! Oh no! What hell did these two stumble onto? Oh my God! And what was Keziah doing the whole time?
Now, the afterbirth.
She is so lucky they were there.
Claire.
You can't tell who's the father of that baby just by looking at it, Jamie.
Baby's skin.
Baby's father is black.
You still couldn't tell by like a day or two.
She isn't his. Hear that, you old bastard?
Oh, she didn't know. She wasn't certain.
He took me from my father's house in Baltimore to this place. Those are your markings on the door. That was Marianne, I believe.
Was more than one.
Was his first wife. Marianne was his fourth. She'll need more than love to get by in this world. You have the property. This home. This place is her birthright,
It's pretty janky.
but to me it's not but ugliness and evil.
How long will you have to stay here?
A day or two at the least.
Ooh, I don't know, Claire. I don't know.
What kind of world is this to bring a baby into?
I ask that all the time.
I want Brianna and Roger to go back to their own time. As soon as they know if Jemmy can travel, it's safer for them there.
Your penicillin will make it safer for them here, will it not?
It's not just penicillin. She gonna shoot them where they lay? What did Fanny do? What did Fanny do? She's gone. She's gone. Oh, and she's gone with no milk or food for that baby. Oh, she left quite a little tome there. Oh, oh, did she find the papers?
Gone? Maybe she's gone to find help.
She left these with the baby. The deed.
Oh, 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 well, she found that.
She means for us to keep her.
That baby's hungry. The goats. Well, they need the goats. They will need the goats. Hopefully they're girl goats.
What do we do about him?
Take the bear outside. Then I come back and tell a call for you.
Jamie.
I would do it for a dog, Claire. Can I do less for him? Let it be his choice.
Man, they got more than they bargained for when they came to this house.
I have account you are a wicked man.
Oh,
I don't
James.
wish to send us soul to hell. We pray for forgiveness.
Hmm.
And may God forgive us both.
Is he gonna shoot him or suffocate him? James, you should have suffocated him so it doesn't look like murder. Wow. Wow, that's a crap ton of birds. Let's be on our way then.
Thought apoplexy killed a man outright. Never thought to ask Jenny if my father suffered.
Oh.
Would have told you.
Mm-mm. Not after what he went through. She would have kept that to herself.
She would have.
Swear to me, Claire. If I should one day fall to my lot as I did to my father, you'll give me the same mercy I gave that wretch.
To it must be done.
She did for Colum. Who's that shot? So Jamie and Claire went on a little side quest to get some indentured servant papers or pay off the boy's servitude and ended up with a lot more in the process. So my thought is this took up so much time, storytelling wise. I kept thinking, what's the purpose? Why was this episode here with everything else going on? And right now, the only thing I can think is to establish the whole, if you're suffering, if your body has broken down, if you're just staying alive because somebody else wills it, assisted suicide type storyline. And I'm guessing we're establishing that Jamie's like, if I'm decrepit beyond hope, please don't let me suffer. Is that what all the time that they were doing? Is that what the point was? Also, now we have a baby. We have a baby. Where they're going, a baby is not helpful at all. What might be in their best efforts is to take the twins and have them go back to Fraser's Ridge with the baby. Speaking of which, now, who's left to defend Fraser's Ridge? No, we've got Stephen Bonnet out there. And anybody else who comes along who's like, oh, the men are gone. It's free for the picking. They had to have left somebody behind that's not willing, but able to defend the ridge. Oh my gosh, so much. So many things to ponder. And then Claire asks the age-old question is this a good world to bring kids into? No, it's not. It seems to be. It never is. There is always something. There's always something. So where to next? There's still fighting to be done. We know at some point in time, somebody comes, at least Rogers comes back because we had the shot in the opening credits with him and Brianna looking at the whatever battle's happening. Who survives? Who doesn't? You are going to be there with me when I find out, right? Right? So you're going to hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can also watch again, full episode on Patreon, but you're going to subscribe and you're going to stretch your bodies have some water, and then you're going to come back and see the next video in the queue, which is hopefully a much more happier story. We need some happiness. Okay, so thanks again, y'all. And until next time.